Hello, good morning, my dear students. How are you? I hope you all are very good, fit, and fine. Today we are going to starting a workbook solution of unit number 7 in English, marigold. Here the name of our unit is Gulliver's Travel. Okay, this portion we have already completed in our textbook solution. Now we are going to fill up the workbook solution which are given on page number 14. Okay, so let's begin here. Start with the first one. Why did the captain send the man to the land? So the captain sent the man to the land to look for water. Okay. Now what did Gulliver and man see on the land? So Gulliver and the man saw no river or spring nor any inhabitant on the land. Okay. Now third one. What was the country like? The country was look like totally barren and rocky. Okay. Now fourth one. Why did the man rush back to the sea? The man rushed back to the sea because they saw a huge creature walking to them in the sea. Now what was Gulliver's reaction when he saw a monster coming towards him? The Gulliver screamed as loud as he could when he saw a monster coming towards him. Okay. Now sixth one, how many monsters were there in the field? So there were 7 to 8 monsters in the field. Now what did the monster do when he saw Gulliver? So when monster saw Gulliver, he stopped rapping and picked Gulliver up between his thumb and forefinger and brought him close to eyes 60 feet above ground. Okay. Now eighth one. What did Gulliver do when the monsters gathered around him? So when the monster gathered around him, Gulliver moved slowly backward and forward, pulled off hat and made low bow. Okay. Now where did the farmer take Gulliver? So the farmer took Gulliver to his house. Now 10th one, what did the farmer's wife give Gulliver to eat? The farmer's wife gave some bread to eat. Okay. Now next one, how big was the farmer's cat? The farmer's cat was 10 times larger than an ox. Now what did the farmer's son do when he saw Gulliver's and why? So the farmer's son grabbed the Gulliver's from the table because he wants to eat him. So he put his head into his mouth. And what did the farmer's son do when Gulliver shouted loudly? How was Gulliver saved? So when Gulliver shouted loudly, the farmer's son dropped him, but Gulliver saved his life because of apron under his. Okay, that apron thrown out by that farmer's wife. Now 14th one, what arrangement did the farmer's wife make for Gulliver to sleep? So the farmer's wife put Gulliver on her own bed and covered him with a clean white handkerchief. This is all arrangement made by that farmer's wife. Now that question number 2, write the correct option in the box. So Gulliver was a sailor. Okay. The captain sent the man to the land to bring water. The land was totally barren and rocky. Option number D. Monster was chasing the man from the sea. Okay. Now when Gulliver saw a monster coming toward him, he was frightened. The monster carried a big reaping hook. The giant carried a reaping hook because he was going to reap the corn. Now the giant were farmers. The giant looked at Gulliver with curiosity. Okay. Now the giant put Gulliver on the ground to look at him because they had never seen such a tiny man. The farmer's wife gave Gulliver bread crumbs to eat. Okay. Now the farmer's cat was 10 times bigger than an ox. Now the farmer's sons put Gulliver's head into his mouth. Option number B. Farmer's wife caught Gulliver's in her apron. Option number C. The farmer's wife covered Gulliver's with a clean white handkerchief. Option number D. Now write the meanings of the words travel, that is a go from one place to another, that is the meaning of travel. Inhabitant, occupants. Now to explore, to find out. Barren, land with no green and field. And crew means a group or team of people. And sixth one, to observe, to notice someone or something. And monster, a huge or large creature. To chase, to catch someone or something. To reap, to cut with any iron tool. Invent, without success. To grab, pick suddenly. Now rhyming words, write to rhyming words of each. Pleasure, measure, pressure. Wear, tear, beer. Fit, beat, eat. School, cool, pool. Wild, dial, mile. Okay, so this is all about the workbook solution which are given on page number 14, 15, 16 and 17. Now the remaining portion of the workbook solution which are given in part 2. So till then, bye bye, take care.